Don't ask when. It will come when it comes. That's when it comes. And the key is, therefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil place. Is keep the faith, baby. Keep the faith. As Adam Clayton Powell would say, keep the faith that this too shall pass. Keep the faith that you are more than a conqueror. Keep the faith that is greater is he that is in you than he that's in the world. Keep the faith that you have the power to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Keep the faith in spite of what is said to you. In spite of, you got a work to do. You deserve to be happy. And I can tell you, when you keep the faith, Joseph Campbell talks about the long, dark journey of the soul, that when you keep the faith, that which you want will come to you and reveal its secrets and will bring people in your life.
What sets your soul on fire? Why? You see, the beauty of human existence lies in not just staying alive, but in finding something to live for, a cause to die for. So knowing your why is of utmost importance, and when you do, write it on your heart and visit what you have written every day. Ensure that your decisions and actions daily are aligned with these intentions. You must be intentional in your doing, and while pursuing your intentions, you must learn daily. A great life is built not by revolution. A great life is built by evolution. Small and steady wins the race. What you do every day is far more important than what you do once every decade. I want you to really think about that idea. What you do every day makes your life. And as you live every single day working towards your goal, proving your skill, growing your business, you're crafting your life. What you do over the next hour, is it really building your future? Small wins matter.
I'm wondering if there's anybody left that's got the courage to say, after all I've been through, and all my ancestors have been through, and all my parents have been through, I didn't come through all of that just to fit in with normalcy. I have the courage to go after my dream. Is there a woman left in this entire Coliseum that's got some courage?
What if you decided to believe in yourself and the gifts that you possess? How far could you go? How far could you climb if you just believed in your abilities?
What sets you apart from the pack? Once an obstacle confronts you, you're going to kick it down. You're going to overcome. You're going to rise.
If you trust yourself, it will come to you at the right time in which you need it.
I have too much to accomplish to be satisfied with where I am right now.
Prey doesn't lie there waiting to be eaten. Prey runs, jumps, and does whatever it is necessary to survive the unbreakable bravery of a lion. The lion doesn't stop fighting because its prey puts up a fight. How would your life change if you continue to fight in the face of adversity? What dreams would you accomplish? What barriers could you break down if you kept fighting, even though life is putting up a fight? You're responsible for your results. You know what's best for you, and only you know what it requires to live the life you want to live.
The most important step we'll ever take in life is our next one. A lot of us get our feet stuck in concrete. We get our feet stuck in concrete because we're afraid to make enemies. We're afraid to speak what's on our mind. We're afraid of being in that group of people. And when you walk away, we're afraid of what they might say behind your back. All that fear clouds your brain, clouds your thinking. One thing in life, you're gonna always have haters. Embrace them. If you can walk on fucking water, trust me, your haters will say you can walk on water. Learn one thing, embrace the fact that people don't like you. It means you're doing something right.
It's time to stay driven. It's time to stay hungry and continue to down the path which you are going after. In the world today, we find ourselves in many different positions. There are many people out here that just don't understand exactly what it is that they want. And we continue to go down this path all the time. You go through it, I go through it, many people go through it. They just don't have a clue about where they want to go in their lives. But are you prepared to do it? Do you have what it takes? Are you willing to give everything you have? Are you willing to set aside people that don't really matter in your life? Are you going to stop holding on to the excuses? Are you going to stop holding on to the misery and the sorrows and all of these things that won't elevate you?
You are enough and you have what you need to succeed. You are enough. You're equipped for greatness. You're powerful beyond your greatest imagination.
This is the now, and I want to see you working. I want you to dig. I want you to feel it. I want you to struggle. I want you to hurt. I want you to bleed. I want you to fight, because this is that time. Show the world and show up and show out. You got to understand that it takes grit, passion, and determination to get to the level of where you want to be. Beyond the sky, there's a great big universe. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Be brave. Never surrender. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must approach the path with bravery. Never surrender. Lions never surrender because they have heart.
When I'm caught up in something flashy or maybe out of line with my big picture, to make sure I'm on track in this crazy world, is social media disappeared tomorrow? Or are you good enough at what you do that you could take that product or service or skill set to another platform and start again? And if you're not, fine, but are you working towards it? Those are the parameters that we should all let between everything else tends to work itself out. Steve Martin's quoted as saying, "Be so good they can't ignore you," and that's why I find so exciting the opportunity, the chance to build something sustainable. That's why this is a long-term play, and in a world where so much emphasis is put on perception, what's the reality, what's the story, right? The pictures are great on the surface.
Society is struggling right now. Many people are struggling right now. But that doesn't mean you don't stay hungry. Let this be a lesson. If you're hurting right now, if you're struggling right now, that doesn't mean that you're out of the fight. You just got to stay hungry. You got to stay determined. You got to have wisdom. You got to have patience. You got to make sacrifices. Whatever it takes, you got to keep moving. Stay hungry. When you sit at the table, satisfy that hunger and then get up and go for seconds. Go for thirds if you have to. But be determined and stay hungry. Believe in yourself each and every day of your life. Because there's only so much time that we all have. Don't waste it on nonsense.
With success in life comes more haters. Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. In times of need, and when you don't want to do shit, roll through your brain that person who said you couldn't do something. Weren't fast enough, good enough. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, with fucking success. In life, we have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel. You know how hard I train, how I live. So why do you troll?
Your mind is not in the right place. If you're not hungry enough, you won't get enough. If you're not willing to work after it, then it's not going to happen for you in the first place. Success is not going to show up at your front door and not go on and say, "Here I am." It's not coming to look for you. In fact, success is not thinking about you. Success is already doing its job. You got to be willing to do your job. Each and every day that you are breathing in this world, each and every day that you are doing something in this world, you should be focusing on getting better, not worse. You should be understanding that, hey, I can't be the same person on a day in, day out type of way. I have got to cut. I got to keep focused.